All right, we have breaking news. Didn't expect this, at least this afternoon, but the 49ers have given John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan a nice weekend gift. Contract extensions for the 49ers general manager and the 49ers head coach. The exact term of the contract extensions has not yet been reported, but the 49ers have said that these are multi-year extensions for both Lynch and Shanahan. John Lynch had previously been signed through the 2024 season. Kyle Shanahan had previously been signed through the 2025 season. We're currently in 2023. So multi-year extensions means that they're signed through at least 2026 and 2027 respectively, and maybe even longer than that. I'm sure we're going to get the terms at some point, but what you need to know is that this is the second contract extension for both Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch with the 49ers. They first came aboard in 2017. They signed these extensions that put them in position for a contract that expire in 2024 and 2025 respectively in 2020. And now the terms go beyond that. It is hard to argue with the 49ers' success under Lynch and Shanahan. They inherited what I think was the worst roster in the NFL back in 2017. Within 2 seasons, 2019, they were in the Super Bowl. They're on the brink of winning the Super Bowl. They've now been to 3 of the past 4 NFC championship games, and they have what looks to be the strongest roster in the NFL that is very salary cap sustainable. They have over $40 million in cap space. That, a lot of that's thanks to ownership being willing to dish out some signing bonuses. So the 49ers are in a position right now to sustain the success that they currently have. So for Jed York, extending John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan is a no-brainer. They've produced a winner. They produced a sustainable winner. And no, contrary to some opinions on the internet, Jed York did not put Lynch and Shanahan on notice after the Trey Lance trade. Some people are saying, oh, Jed York must be mad. Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are feeling the heat. Actually, Jed York was just working on contract extensions for them during the time. Wouldn't you know it? So sensationalism loses again. Hard to argue, though, with the 49ers' success. They're 3-0 to open this 2023 season. We're already in 2023. We're almost running up on the term of those contracts, the ones before. It was just a couple seasons away. So the 49ers made sure to lock Shanahan and Lynch down from some time beyond this. Now we wait to know the exact term of this deal. But anybody with any questions, I'm happy to answer them right now. Why don't we open up the 49ers discussion right now? I'm going to go to the comment section as the 49ers have re-signed John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan to multi-year extensions. The Fire Shanahan crowd is dead, according to Jason Mishler. It's smart. You produce a winner, you reward the people who produce a winner. It's as simple as that. And winning in the NFL is not easy. Winning a Super Bowl takes quite a bit of luck. The 49ers have put themselves in position to go as far as possible. Now it's going to take health, which is why the update that we just talked about, the 49ers health situation coming out of the Thursday night game, that's so significant. Stay relatively healthy. I think this roster can win a Super Bowl. What do we do for the next 10 days? Well, we'll break down some film. We'll break down some food. We'll eat some good food. And we'll talk about the 49ers. We'll watch the other teams play on Sunday. We continue to wait for the duration of these contract extensions. I put out a few texts waiting to see what it is. But 2024 and 2025 were the original contracts of Lynch and Shanahan, respectively. What do the 49ers have to watch out for going against the Cardinals? I got to study the Cardinals, but not all too much. I mean, this is not a good Arizona team. Probably the easiest game on the 49ers schedule. The Cardinals are busy poaching 49ers players. Joshua Dobbs is their quarterback right now. I mean, it's a different team than it was last year. They have a new head coach and Jonathan Gannon, former Philadelphia defensive coordinator. So we will wait and see. I'm sure John Lynch is loving this even more after the rough Bosa contract negotiations. Well deserved, said M. Yeah, I mean, they persevered, and they have re-signed a homegrown player in each of the past 4 seasons. So 2020, George Kittle; 2021, Fred Warner; 2022, Deebo Samuel; 2023, Nick Bosa. I've got to go to my article on that. That's the thing. They kept the goal for Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch when they joined the 49ers back in 2017 was to create a winner, but not just that. They wanted to create a sustainable winner within the salary cap. And they have done just that. And the Nick Bosa contract extension combined with the restructures that we saw and just the financial management has made it clear that the 49ers, with how they're willing to spend and allocate the money, combined with the fact of how they're running the scouting and drafting department, those two things have created a sustainable winner. Here's my piece. How the 49ers paid Nick Bosa huge money, all while surging to number 1 in cap space. So let's share the screen. Here you go. Boom. I wrote this on September 10th, so 12 days ago. I wrote it when we were in Pittsburgh. And this is illustrative of what this 49ers regime has done. They've been, Jed York has been willing to spend. You've got to give him credit. But the 49ers have found talent. Every single year, they've found so much talent, especially in the lower rounds, mid to lower rounds of the draft. And that means that the scouting department is communicating with the coaching staff. There is cohesion at the top. They're playing the comp pick game extremely well. If you want to check out this article, I'll go ahead and drop this in the description right after I'm done. Maybe Mike can do it right now. I'm going to put it into the chat section for you guys. But check this out. This delves into the nitty-gritty details of how the 49ers right here with Nick Bosa's contract are able to open up all this cap space, give them option power moving forward. They've got a strong financial situation to go along with a strong roster. On top of that, maybe related to that is how well the 49ers have played the comp pick game. That's right here. How 49ers general manager John Lynch uses the comp pick formula to reload for the NFL draft. So this is all, the 49ers have, they're schooling a lot of the rest of the league and how this is done in a sustainable process. And you can get mad about that all you want if you don't like Shanahan and Lynch, but you can't argue with 3 NFC title games in 4 years. You can't argue with the financial situation. You can't argue with the roster. You can't argue with 4 straight seasons of homegrown talent re-signed to star player deals. The 49ers have found a great formula. They're sticking to the formula. It is paying off for them. Speaking of that formula, I have it pinned to the top of my Twitter page. You want to take a look at this? 49ers building strategy. You see it right here? Acquire and develop A-list players. Pay those A-list players. The list can grow as the salary cap does. Don't pay B-listers when free agency comes. Obtain comp picks through the departures instead. Develop your staff and pick the next A-listers. The 49ers have it down. So when I find out more about the terms of these contracts for John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan, I'll be back on to let you know, but just wanted to give you the news first. Check out the 2 articles. I'm about to post them in the description. We'll talk to you very soon. $1 a month for The Athletic, cheaper than retaining Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. Bye.